Student, today we will learn the chapter determinant. First, we will understand this word. What is the determinant? And in previous lecture, in previous video, you have already learned about what is the matrix. Now, I will relate this determinant with the matrix. Determinant is not the new, it is a relation with a matrix. How? This I have to go to describe you here. Okay. Now, in 10th class, in the previous class, you have already know that here is two linear equations. Let a1x plus b1y equal to c1 and a2x plus b2y equal to c2. You have already learned the solution of this type of the linear equations. You have find the value of x and y using elimination, substitution, or cross multiplication method. Isn't it? You have learned this. Yes, of course you have learned this. You should know about these 3 points. Now, if before going to solution of element by elimination method or substitution, if we want to know the solution of xy will be or not. Now we know that if a1 upon a2 equal not b1 upon b2, then also it is equal not c1 upon c2, then it is a unique solution. Okay, and you also know if a1 upon a2 equal b1 upon b2 equal not c1 upon c2, no solution. Lines are here intercept, here are parallel. And third one, a1 upon a2 equal b1 upon b2 equal c1 upon c2, lines are coincide. Many solution. Right? So we are talking about this point. We are talking about this point here. So if we check this point, we can say that there is a unique solution or no solution, or using this we can say many solutions. Now this phenomena I will relate this word with determinant. Right? This phenomena I will relate with this word determinant. Now a1 as you have seen here, a1 upon a2 equal not b1 upon b2 means we can say a1 upon a2 equal not b1 upon b2, or we can say a1 b2 equal not a2 b1, or we can say a1 a2 minus a2 b1 equal not 0. Then unique solution. Okay, or a1 upon a2 minus a2 b1 equal 0. Many solution or no solution? No solution or many solution. Right? At the last, when we determinant, our object is only that we will solve the linear equations by using the word determinant. Now I am going to tell you the meaning of determinant. So the value of this may be equal not 0 or equal to 0, and the value of this is known as determinant. Okay, understand? Now if we write the coefficient from the equation this way, if we write the coefficient of the equation this way, this one is the matrix form. Okay, now if we multiply this and minus multiplied by this, we get this value. So a1 upon a2, b1 upon b2, this we use here symbol for this value, that is equal to a1 b2 minus a2 b1. So this value can be expressed by these two lines. Now this is known as determinant of this matrix. So this is symbol using for determinant. Determinant is the solution of this coefficient from where we can see that what is the value of this. If it is equal not 0, determinant equal not 0, there may be many unique solution. If equal to 0, there may be no solution or many solution. Okay, now let A matrix is here. You already know the matrix now. A1, A2, B1, B2. Then determinant of A or determinant of A, not read this mod. It is not the modules of A. Never read it. It is modules. It is determinant of A if A is a matrix. Okay. Then it is equal to A1 B2 minus A2 B1, and also this is the symbol for determinant. We can write here A1 A2 B1 B2. So these two parallel lines is refer for determinant. Okay, so determinant tells us the determinant defines as the equation that the solution of equation will be found unique, no, or many. Okay, now we will calculate. First we will describe about only this symbol and how we will solve this. Okay, so what is the determinant? Are you understanding? Right, so we can say now we can say to every square matrix, only square matrix, right, to every square matrix A equal to, if ij is the element of order n, it may be 1 order, 2 order, 3 order, and so means 1 into 1, 2 into 2, or 3 into 3. So we can associate a number or number may be real or complex, called determinant of the square matrix A, of the square matrix A. Right, student? Okay, now I will write again this equation a1x plus a2 y equal to c1 a2x plus b1y, that is b2y equal to c2. Now if we write this way, a1 a2 b1 b2 and this xy, now if you find the product of this, you will find these equations. Okay, now equal to, we can write this c1 c2. We understand what I am writing here. Now if you multiply this, this is the order of 2 into 2 and this is the order of 2 into 1. What is the product of this? We can see here. Now product of this is the order of 2 into 1, right? 2 into 1. Okay, now here is c1 c2. Now what is this product here? 2 into c1, let here is d11 and d21. So you can say d11 equal to c1 and d21 equal to c2. So what is the value of d1? You can see here a1 into x plus b1 into y. So d11 equal to a1 into x plus b1 into y. So this is the value d1. Now understand? And d21 is a2x plus b2y. So a1x plus b1y equal to c1, a2x plus b2y equal to c2. So this product, you can find these equations, isn't it? So this is equal to c1. So we can write these two equations by this way, or in short we can write this way: ax equal to, let it is b. So a equal to matrix a1 a2 b1 b2 and x equal to matrix this way, column wise, x y, and b equal to c1 c2. Okay, so using matrix product we are finding this ax equal to b. You already did it matrix. Now I am again telling you the determinant of this will be defined. The solution of this equation will be unique, many, or no solution. So before going to learn the solution of this, we have to first read the determinant of this point, then we will come to again this topic, right? So I am defining you about this determinant first, then again at the last we will come to this point, to solution of the linear equations. Now I will tell you the next point. If a matrix of order 1 1, now let it is equal to a of order 1 into 1, then determinant of a, or determinant of a, this is not the Marjos, I am telling you again and again, this is the determinant of matrix A, is this member itself. Okay, first order. How much we are using order? 1 into 1. Now second point, if a equal to a11 a12 a21 a22 of order 2, then determinant of A is A11 A22 minus A21 A12 equal to, this is the determinant of order A, or you can write determinant A, right? A11 A22 minus A21 A12. What I am writing here, A11 12, what is the meaning of A11 12 and 21? This is the places that I have described in the chapter matrix. So if you don't know, so before starting the determinant, first you go to the matrix, then you can understand the 1 1 1 2, what is the 1 1 1 2, and how we have taken the product of matrix here. So you will be understand first chapter the matrix, right? So now here, what is the solution of this? First multiply it this way, then write the minus, and then multiply it this way. Okay, so you can get the value of this, right, student? Now example evaluate determinant of this data 2 minus 1 4 2. So answer is 2 multiplied by this 2 minus 1 multiplied by 4, and using here minus we can solve 4 plus minus into minus plus 1 into 4 4, that is your answer 8, right? So using this data of order 2 into 2, we can use the determinant of the matrix, we can evaluate this. Now I am going to tell you the determinant of matrix of order 3 into 3, how we will find the determinant of the matrix of order 3 into 3. Okay, so next topic is determinant of a matrix of order 3 into 3. Let we are going to be solve this way. Let A equal to determinant A11 A12 A13 A21 A22 A23 A31 A32 A33. We are going to evaluate of order 3 into 3. Before going to order, we have to find the order of this. What we have to find out? First we find out the sign of all the places of these members. Now first, if A11, we are taking the A11. Now if we taking the A11, then for A11 cut this and cut this. Okay, now use this one for A11. A11, use this one, A22, A23, A32, A33. How you are getting this? Are you understanding? A11 means first row you have to left, and this one means first column you have to left. A, I, J. I row and J column you have to left. Okay. Others member what is left here you have to write here. And now for you are getting same for A12, what you will be find here. You can understand for A12. For A12 we are cutting this row and this column. What we left here? We left here A21 and A31 and A23 and A33. Understanding? Isn't it? Now for A13, for A13 you will have to left this row and this column. What you will get here? You will be get here value A21 and here A22 and A31 and A32. Understand? This way you can find for all members. This way you value. What is the meaning of Aij? If you want to find the value of this one Ij 31, so first you have to left the third row and first column, then what you got out, then you have to write here, and what we left right here, and this is known as so now student, these all are known as minors of determinant. These are all are known as minors of determinant. So how many minors we can find? How many minors we can find? It depends on the number of elements in determinant. If here in this example of 3 into 3 we are getting 9 members. So how many minors we can find out? We can find out 9 minors, right? Now student, can you find out all the minors of in these examples? Can you find out all the minors of these examples? For 211, 22, 2823, A31, A2, A22, A32 and A33 you can find, isn't it, or not? Should I explain it? I think you can solve this very well. Now I am going to tell you something more. What is the cofactor of this determinant? What is the cofactor of this determinant? Now if we are using the sign of this member with this minus, sign of this members with this minus, what is the sign, plus or minus? How we will got the value of plus or minus? Now if determinant of order 3 into 3, we can get 9 minors. Okay, this you have understand still here. So now if we use minus 1 to the power I plus j for each place with minors, then this is known as cofactor, right? So with the sign, with the help of the sign, if we multiplied the minors, then what we get? We get the cofactor. Okay, student. Now what is the sign of A11? That is minus 1 to the power 1 plus 1, minus 1 to the power, it is even, so we get plus. What is the sign of A12? Minus 1 to the power 1 plus 2, minus 1 to the power 3, so it is odd, it is minus. This way you can find the sign of anyone, that it is 1 3, 1 plus 3, it is minus 1 to the power 4, even it is plus. So you can see the sign of all the place will be always plus or minus, right? So now I am going to defining you cofactor. Now in this determinant A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33, cofactor of A11 is equal to minus 1 to the power 1 plus 1, and you have to write here minus, left this row and left this column, first row first column, what you left here, A22, A23, A32, A33. Okay, so this way you can find the value of cofactor. Now if it is plus, then write the plus, multiply this plus, and you can use here minus or plus according to this. Okay, student. So I am, before evaluating this, I will like to tell you one thing more. Product of constant. If you want to multiply this in this determinant A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33, then you can multiply this or divide by k constant in any row or in any column. you can multiply this in only in any one row, any one, R1, R2 or R3, or in any column. So this is, if this is minus, you want to multiply it here, so you can multiply it in any row or any column. Okay. So coming back, I am going to tell you the evaluations of determinant of order 3. Evaluations of determinant of order 3. Okay. Now evaluate A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. So we can find the evaluation of this way. From R1, if we want to find the from R1, then write the member of R1 first row A11, A12, A13, and write here cofactor of this A11, A12, cofactor of A13, and add it. This way you can find the evaluation of this 3 into 3 order. Now what is the cofactor? I have already explained here. Taking the sign of this place and also minus, you can write here and then you can solve it. Okay. Now if you find the determinant of A, you can write also delta or determinant A. You can write this way also. Now from R2 you want to find here, so write the value of R2, A21, A22, A23, and cofactor of A21, cofactor of A22, cofactor of A23, and you can add this. This way you can solve or evaluate the order of 3 into 3. Okay students. So now the important point is, note this. If from R1 you are expanding to find the value of delta and you are writing the value of R1 members, and here by default you write the cofactor of other row, let you are using cofactor of R2, CF21, CF22, CF23. If you are using this way, then the value will be find always 0. What I am telling you, this important point. The important point is this: if you are going to be evaluations of the determinant and you are taking the member of R1 and you are taking the cofactor of R2 or R3, then the value will be determinant will be 0. So understand this point. Okay students. Now I am taking the examples here. Examples. Evaluate two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 1, 1 by R1. So R1 member is 2, 3, 4, and cofactor is minus 1 to the power 1 plus 1, minus 1 to the power 1 plus 2, minus 1 to the power 1 plus 3, a11, a12, a13. Now using minors of 2, left a1 and column 2, column 1 we left here 6, 7 and 1, 1. Okay, add here, and co-minor of you are using of a12 first row and second column, we left here 5, 2, 7, 1. And for here we are getting for 1, 3 first row, third column 5, 6, 2, 1. Now solve this. This one is the power 2 plus into 2 is 2, and here we multiplied 6 into 1 minus 1 into 7 of order 2, as I already explained, and minus 1 to the power even, odd, therefore it is negative, negative plus negative and here is 3 into 1 minus 1, so 3, and now 5 into 1 minus, here is 2 into 6. Okay, now plus, here is the 4 and here is again even power 4, that is plus into plus, and now multiplied 5 into 1 minus 2 into 6. Okay, 6 into 1, 1 into 7 for this, and for minus here plus 3, and 5 into 1, 2 into 7. Okay, 5 into 1, 2 into 7. And for 4, 5 into 1, 2 into 6. Okay student, so now solving this we get calculate 2, 6 minus 7 minus 3, and we are getting here 5 minus 14 plus 4 into, we are getting here 5 minus 12, so total is 2 into minus 1 minus 3, and it is minus 9, 5 into 14, 5 minus 14, so we get here 9 plus 4 into, we get here minus 7, so what is the value of here? We are getting minus 2, and here minus plus 27 and minus 28. So answer is, what we get here, answer is minus 2 minus plus 27 and minus 28. So what is getting? Minus 3. So answer is minus 3. So this way you can find your answer. Okay student. So evaluation answer is minus 3, right? So this way you can solve from R1, this way you can solve from R2, this you can from R3, similarly for column 1, column 2 and for column 3. If you are taking the column 1, you have to take the cofactor of column 1. If you are taking the column 2, you have to use the cofactor of column 2. If you are taking the column 3, you can take the cofactor of column 3. So student, we have learned how we will evaluate the determinant. Now in this lectures I will tell you only this, and after I have already explained here what is the minors and cofactors, and from R1 or R2 or R3 how you can evaluate the determinant. In the next lectures I will tell you the properties of determinant. Properties of determinant. Using the properties of determinant, we can evaluate the determinant in another way. Okay, so you have to wait for the next video. Thank you.